Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I just wanted to share some news this morning. I just wanted to share some news this morning. Yeah, well, April 10th at 7:30 to 8:30 uh, is to recall Mayor Paul Coogan from office. Okay, so the recall is going to happen in April. And on April 10th, uh, 7:30 to 8:30, I believe it's going to be. Um, I think it's going to be online. If anybody wants to join, but I'm going to ask Colin Dice if it's going to be outside or online. So, but it's happening. It's happening. So it's going to happen. Um, and because he's basically not doing what he's supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Look at all this, you know. I mean, he laughs about all the snow, okay? That's on the street. He laughs about the plows did not even do a good job doing the streets at all, okay? And cars are being stuck everywhere, you know what I'm saying? People could, the handicapped and the disabled, the elderly couldn't get across the street because there was no place to walk for them. So, I mean, something has to be done. The budget is the budget's overspent. He keeps raising the budget higher. He keeps raising the budget higher. He's so focused on that market rate housing, and he doesn't have time to listen to what we have to say. Okay, with Ken Fiola, he's wasting his damn time with Ken Fiola. Okay, his damn time. Okay, with it. With this market rate housing. Okay, he's wasting his time. Okay, and and the taxpayers are already fed up with it. We're already done. So Fall River Media News is supporting the recall. So I'll be supporting that recall as well. Yeah. So and I mean, this is not going to be the first mayor that was recalled out of that we there was a recall going on in there. So, um, I basically we're already done with mayors already. So it's time for it's time for a manager, to take over. It's gonna be time for a man. It's time for a manager to take over because, you know, every time we put a mayor in there, whether it be Will Flanagan, Sam Sutter, or Jason Correa, or somebody screwing something up. So, I mean, somebody's not doing their job, and so putting a manager in there would be the answer. So I'm in favor of putting a manager in there. So I mean, I don't want no more mayors. Nobody taking over the sixth floor. Put a manager in there. Let the manager do his job. Uh, you know, because if we don't have a mayor, he can't appoint police chiefs. Okay, he cannot appoint police chiefs. So I mean, it's the bottom line. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, holding these people accountable. Okay, for their actions. So it's a bottom line. So um, having having a mayor in there is not the answer. So uh, that way that way nobody has anything has that way nobody has anything to say, okay, or has anything to do with appointed police chiefs. So, I mean, the police chief should be voted in by the people, not by the mayor. Okay, voted in by the people. Let the people pick and choose who their police chief is going to be. Okay, that's how it should be. Okay, let the people pick. Okay, the mayor shouldn't even be picking who's going to be the police chief. It's supposed to be appointed police chiefs. It's supposed to be for the people to make up their mind and choose who their police chief is going to be. Okay, so that's why I said, this recall is, I support it. Father Media News is supporting this recall, and it's time to retire Mayor Paul Coogan. He's been in there for so long. And we just don't need him anymore. So he's not doing his job. He's messing things up. He's so worried about the waterfront, Route 79, and his market rate housing and stuff like that. Raising the costs, raising prices, raising prices, property taxes, 2.5 overrides and all that stuff, and and raising the budget up higher. No, man, we don't need this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's time to retire Mayor Paul Coogan, and he could retire. You know what I'm saying? And if Sean Kadim wants to get into the act, we can retire him too. So if he wants, because something, this is ludicrous. Okay, this is nonsense. Okay, and plus the 72%, the audit 72%. They don't want nothing to do with that. Michael Rodriguez don't want nothing to do with it. We shouldn't have that, or we shouldn't have. Why? So these damn people could keep robbing our money, our taxes, and everything too, right? I mean, what is their damn problem? Because they're greedy and they want to keep robbing all the time. Come on, man. I mean, everybody talks about Trump, but look what look what the local and state elections doing. Maura Healey too. She's another one. Mayor Wu, she's another one. Okay, that's crap. It's bullshit. She filed into the legislature. She does not want ICE in Boston. That's not her call. That's not that Chinese witch's call. Okay, that's not her call. They're federal agents. That's not her call. She should keep out of it. Not her call. Put her nose where it don't belong. The big fat ugly nose. The Chinese nose where it don't belong. She should keep her nose out of things. Another one. Keep her nose out of things. We the people, we decide who we want, what agencies we want to come in here. Not her. Okay? Not her. We're the people decide what agencies should we allow in here. And we allowed ISIS to come here. We allowed the ISIS to go to Boston. Okay? We allowed ISIS to clean out the illegal aliens because they don't belong in this damn country. Okay? People can get mad at me all they want. I don't care. Because file the legislator. Oh, we gotta file. I gotta file a legislator. I don't want ICE over here. Even Maura Healey, Governor Maura Healey says the same thing. So I wonder if Maura Healey's sleeping with Mayor Wu from Boston. So I wonder. I mean, it could be a possibility. I don't want to assume things, but it's none of my business. I don't really care if they are or not. So, but it's disgusting already. It's just disgusting where that you got to wake up to all this nonsense and stuff that's going on. I mean, look, you don't want to do your damn job. Get the hell out. Okay, plain English. I can't. I couldn't even put it better. Okay, to the point. Get the hell get out if you don't want to do your job. Okay, you don't want to do the things right for the people. Oh, sure. Well, the people don't mind if we take all their money and spend it, and spend it on nonsense, and go spend it on the illegals and stuff like that, and have all kinds of fraud going around. Bullshit. Okay, bullshit with the nonsense already. Okay, can't do your job the way we hire you, then get out of office and don't come back. Okay, because it's ridiculous. It's nonsense. It shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? People go to work. People go to work every single day, and they got to worry about where their money's going, their tax money, and everything's going, and they can't even walk on the street. Yeah, this is crap. Bullshit. Okay, people can't walk on the street. They have to walk in the road all the time. Especially the elderly and stuff. Especially the elderly. They gotta walk. Especially the elderly and people in wheelchairs and stuff. Mayor Paul Coogan, the mayor is the same way. Okay, instead of grabbing ideas from different cities and different places. Well, what does New Bedford have? What does the other cities have that we don't have that we can accomplish off of them? No, but these people want to commit all kinds of fraud, state fraud and everything, food stamp fraud and all, daycare fraud, adult daycare fraud and everything. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's time to put a end to all this. I'm saying nonsense in government. Okay, because it's actually ridiculous. Okay, CJ and Chip is right. I agree with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not agreeing with them because CJ's my cousin, but I'm agreeing with them because they're right. They're both of them. They're right. They're right on all the stuff that's going on between the Healy administration, the Coogan administration, you know what I'm saying, and the state and the state rep administration. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff this is nonsense. And you know what? And Paul Schmidt pulled out because he knows he actually knows what's going on. That's why he pulled out. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, anyways, I will be talking about this more on Saturday. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Don't let these politicians push you around. Push back. That's what you do. Take care.